another light bulb moment with Sara Kranz. Today I want to talk a little bit about attachment styles. So more and more I've had students or other clients come in and kind of excitedly tell me that they've taken a certain quiz online. So, we have Facebook, Instagram, and we have all those little fun quizzes that pop up that are there to enlighten us a little bit about maybe a love language or, in this case, attachment styles. And so more and more I've had people come in and be like, oh, well, I know I'm anxiously attached, or I know that I'm an avoidant attachment style. And that is great in the sense that you all are open to kind of learning about yourself and well, I guess I could just stop there. We learn about ourselves, but there's no information or anything behind it to let you know that this is not a sentence for the rest of your life. So yes, you might be in a place with a specific relationship or overall that is that's kind of how you respond. You're either anxiously attached, or maybe you are avoidantly attached or secure attachment. But no matter what we are and what we're scoring on those, the whole premise behind that is that we move toward being secure. So if we come up that we are an avoidant type, that might mean that we get scared when we attach or we feel like ourselves attaching to someone, something. It kind of freaks us out and pew, like we go, right? So a lot of times we find ourselves self-sabotaging a relationship or something that might be really good for us because perhaps, let's just say that there might be a fear of abandonment. And so instead of maybe that person coming into my life and me opening up and loving them, I'm afraid they'll leave. So as soon as I feel myself kind of getting close, I put on the brakes, or I run, or I self-sabotage that relationship not to move it any further. So that would be avoidant attachment style. On the flip side, we have the anxious attachment style, right? So we might have taken that quiz and it might have said that, oh, well, you are anxiously attached. You're like Velcro, right? You stick to people like super glue and don't let go. But, so let's just say perhaps that the avoidant personality and the attached personality have maybe similar undertones, might be fear of abandonment. So where the undertone is the same, the responses are very different. And so the person with that anxious attachment style is going to be of course, very anxious, very nervous, very, maybe checking text messages or freaking out when that person doesn't respond, or wanting to bring that person in closer. The funny thing is the anxious attachment styles and avoidant attachment styles love to attract one another. It's kind of one of those jacked up things, but they attract one another usually from the law of attraction. So that underneath tone of maybe abandonment, and I'm just using that as an example, there could be many different examples, but that undertone is the same. The response is different. And so a lot of times we'll end up with somebody who is anxiously attached, trying to desperately cling to someone who is now feeling the cling and wants to run. So the idea behind knowing this about yourself, either side, is to work towards secure attachment. So a lot of people will come in and say, oh, this is me. I'm totally anxiously attached, or I'm totally avoidant personality when it comes to relationships. But what they don't know is there's work behind that. So it's not just a stamp that you have that you're going to be this way for the rest of your life. It is a kind of signal of where we need to work, of where we might not be a securely attached person, and how to do the work to get there. So the good news, the light bulb, the shedding the light on these little internet quizzes that we take, is that everybody, no matter what you are anxiously or avoidant attached, we can move towards secure attachment. So you might find that you're able to have secure attachment relationships with friends, perhaps, but not when it comes to lovers or something like that. Or maybe we're easy in that department as far as being able to open up, but maybe we have some family trauma. So with our family, we run. So we can be different things in different situations and in different partnerships throughout life. So I just wanted to come on and shed some light that if you've taken one of these quizzes and you're feeling kind of like, oh, like doomed because I am avoidant or I am anxious, just know that everybody has the capability of being secure. And so with that, we just want to um, be able to work with a professional. Or you can read books or whatever, but if you're going to take the quiz, do a little research of what's behind it and how you can move towards secure attachment. So if this is something that you struggle with, feel free to come on down to the Embry-Riddle Counseling Center. Your students have a handful of sessions each semester for free, so utilize them. And if this is one of those things that you're kind of curious about, come and learn ways of how we work through those issues, whether avoidant or anxious, to move toward secure attachment. So I hope you are well today, Eagles, and this is Sarah signing off with another light bulb moment. Peace.